Welcome back, everybody. I'm feeling good today. I'm telling you, a good, delicious breakfast will do that for you. And with that being said, today we actually are going to dive into Americans trying a British breakfast. And we're going to see their reaction. So, with that being said, what's smoking on my dragons? Divine righteous, almighty grace over achieving, never slacking. We flying back over to Britain, and we're gonna dive into it, and we're gonna see like what's their reactions. How do they really feel about these British breakfasts? So here we go. Let's dive into it.
It isn't a secret that Brits aren't known for their food, and that's because y'all have never heard of a greasy spoon. If Waffle House was British, it'd be a greasy spoon. Chaos in the kitchen, questionable hygiene, and the best cuppa in town. Let's get it. Cheers. We have finally made it, baby. This is where dreams are made of. Those all-day breakfast. Can I please get a ham and cheese omelet with chips and some beans?
Chips and beans.
Yep. It's a world where you can get fish and chips, a full English breakfast, steak, a shrimp scampi at any time of the day. Go to. One thing it is missing, pancake waffle. If it has something sweet with the savory, it'd be game over. Look at her. She is beautiful. A lot of Brits put HB sauce on it. Tastes tangy, but it's not my favorite. It never disappoints. And these are the best when you're hungover. This is something British culture is doing right. Not one soggy fry.
He said those are the best when you're hungover. I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a good meal. It looks tasty. It looked like it hits the spot. That's really the main thing. I mean, yeah, it looked like I eating. Okay, it's hitting the spot.
Not one undercooked omelet. The beans are perfect. Nothing like a proper gazer. I used to hate on beans. And now I can't eat breakfast without them. It's just a staple. Food is done and I'm absolutely stuffed. I have one word and that's satisfied. Stomach's full of grease, but it was so tasty. If you want something quick, a good price, and a lot of food, Greasy Spoon is where it's at. 8.5 out of 10. It'd be a 9 or even a 10 if it had pancakes and waffles. Let me know in the comments what foods I should try next. Because I'm about to go.
Okay, so he definitely enjoyed that. What did he say? Propaganda. Propaganda. That was hilarious. But yeah, he said he was satisfied, and that's really the main thing I look for with any meal is to just be satisfied. Something that's gonna make me feel like okay, I'm good. I don't gotta worry about eating again till the next meal. Who knows when? You know, like I'm something that just sits right. Something that sits right. That's what I look for, and that's how he just described that. Like it
Hey,
sits
I'm an American. I'm staying in.
like it's perfect. It just sits right. But here go the next one, yeah.
Hey, I'm an American. I'm staying in the UK for the next 2 weeks. First day, we got a full English breakfast. It was self-serve, so I tried to get the full English to the best of my knowledge. If I'm missing something, just let me know. We got some baked beans. Apparently, they eat baked beans for breakfast. Tomato, eggs, hash browns, and bacon. The bacon's a little different, so and I'm sure it's going to be good, but we're going to try it anyway. We also have some coffee and some English tea. Had to get the English tea. Okay, first off, we're going to go with the baked beans. I assume this is not going to be like Bush's baked beans. This is going to be like just like some weird like canned beans, but here we go. It's like canned beans, just like plain beans, but with tomato sauce.
So he's not really feeling it as much as the last guy. He's feeling more so, as you can see, like this is probably something he could get back home. He could just easily pick up in a can. He's not feeling too impressed. I'm seeing in the comments someone said, "Oh no, that is not a full English breakfast."
So, and then let's try the bacon. Bacon's bacon. It's good. We'll go for the
Bacon's
tea.
bacon. Bacon's bacon.
Yeah, I like that. All the other stuff's just normal. Just tomato, eggs, hash browns. And there we go. Hey,
Okay, so he wasn't impressed, right? He was not impressed at all. He's feeling like, okay, the bacon's good, but everything else is, it's regular. He's feeling like it's probably overhyped. So let's go in more, dive in more into the comments and see what they say. Someone said you need milk in your tea. Someone else said you are missing sausage, mushrooms, and toast. Someone said I got a full English breakfast, also known as half an English breakfast. Sausages always on an English breakfast. So take note of that, my Americans. If it doesn't have sausage, it's more than likely not a full English breakfast. Someone said forgot the toast, bruv. Someone said, how has he not put milk in his tea? And they made like the skeleton death emojis, like, whoa. Someone said, you need milk in your tea, utter crime against humanity. And someone else said, you need mushrooms and sausages in toast. So, from the comments, we got that is not a full English breakfast, okay?
Today I'm trying the all-day breakfast at Wetherspoons. I'm an American mom living in England, and I recently tried Wetherspoons for the first time. I pissed off millions of British people by saying I was not very impressed with my first experience, and you guys told me I had to come back and try the breakfast. 2 seconds into cutting up my plate, my husband nearly had a heart attack, and he stopped me and demanded that he show me the proper way to eat an English breakfast.
That's something that I know a lot of us in America are looked at as beasts and savages for the way that we eat. You know, I've heard in the comments through previous videos that the way that we eat disgusts our fellow friends and family across the pond. So that's I guess that's something we should work on, how we eat.
Will say this experience was a lot better than my first. Was it the best breakfast I ever had? Obviously not, but you can't beat 30 pounds to eat out for 3 people, especially when that includes unlimited drinks. Wetherspoons is really busy and really loud, which is a testament to how much people love it. I definitely prefer something smaller, quieter, and family owned, but I definitely get why this is a fan favorite. Today I'm trying the all-day breakfast at...
Okay, all-day breakfast? Y'all do those over there? That's what's up. Definitely sounds like a deal. Sounds delicious.
Okay, we have 2 Americans here about to try one of, if not the most famous breakfast in the UK.
It is. A full English breakfast.
Yeah, so these guys won a raffle to come to the UK, and we said you can't leave the UK without trying an English fried breakfast. So what do we have? We have black pudding there, got the tomatoes, the beans. Yeah.
Baked beans.
Yeah, baked beans, yeah. I want you to try this thing.
So just like the other guy, in the second video that I watched, just baked beans. He not nothing crazy he feeling like, but let's see if he gets more impressed as he dives in more.
Here, black pudding, which is dried pig's blood. Do you like it?
That's not bad. If I had to, I'd eat it.
Question is, would you guys?
His facial expression from the start, I thought he was gonna not be impressed and eat it and go, "This is delicious." But no, he said he'd eat it if he had to. He just probably, sometimes we're just not used to things. Maybe he'll start to like it or crave it more. Who knows? As time goes on.
Eat this. Oh yeah, British bacon. That is very different to American bacon.
It's not bad. It's not bacon, but it's not bad.
Not bacon. Do you guys have?
Oh, he went as far as saying that is not bacon. He said that's not bacon. This sounds like this guy might know his food over here. He's a hard critic. He's not someone that's just going to be like, oh, okay, no, he knows what he likes.
The plum tomatoes in America.
No.
No, I mean,
Okay.
we don't do tomatoes with our breakfast.
What are you saying about that?
That's not necessarily true. Yeah, that's not necessarily always true as far as we don't do tomatoes with our breakfast. Not necessarily true.
We need to put it on a pizza.
Put it on a pizza in true American style. There's a difference between a UK and American, right? Me and Jace, cup of tea. Americans, Coke. I love it. So, out of 10, English fried breakfast.
7?
I think you're being polite.
Pretty good. It is pretty good.
An English fried breakfast. Trying it for the first time.
Okay, so he said a 7. In a comment, someone said that is a hard no on the black pudding. Someone said we put tomatoes in egg omelets. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, that's not necessarily true because I've definitely seen breakfasts where it's like there's tomatoes in there. So someone said we put tomatoes in egg omelets. May even have fresh tomato slices. Someone said lost me at black pudding, Josh. Someone else said Southern people in USA have sliced tomatoes. Someone said American here. Some breakfasts here do have tomatoes occasionally, mostly in omelets or scrambled egg, mostly by preference. Someone else said no black pudding. Thanks, but no. Tried it. And someone else said they are being kind. And someone else, I'm gonna stop at this one, but someone said no disrespect, but I don't think I could eat it. So it sounds like Americans, in those comments, the Americans ain't really feeling it too much.
British breakfast came out. I've never had roasted potatoes on a British breakfast, and I'm gonna try the beans really quick. They're not right.
Oh man. So far like the beans have been really the main thing that I've noticed that Americans really aren't too impressed by. This guy just straight up said they're not right. We have so much different beans in America though. Like it's hard to say who's used to what, especially based off like what region you're from in America. Like people like it's just so much going on that you don't know what the reaction is really going to be, you know?
Like I'm back in London with how expensive it is. Okay, so the British breakfast came out. I've never had roasted potatoes on a British breakfast, and I'm gonna try the beans really quick. They're not right. That's not Heinz. That's not Branston. That's not any bean I've had in the UK. It tastes like a US baked bean or some kind of hybrid, but that's not British
Oh, so he said it tastes like a U.S. baked bean or some type of hybrid. Okay. So he's saying something's fishy about that right there.
beans. There's no fried bread. There's no black pudding. What did I expect? Let's just give it a little try. Let's try.
Okay, so I just fully read the title. Like he's trying this in the USA. You know, I must have missed it where he said that, but this is him trying a British breakfast in USA. I was thinking in my mind that he was still, he was over there in the UK eating it, but yeah, that makes more sense.
Try out the banger here and see. It's okay. It They gave us mushrooms and tomatoes right here. The beans. I don't even. My brain's like hurting. I've never seen roast potatoes on a fry up. Comment down below if you've ever seen roast potatoes on a fry up in the UK. But this just seems like a kind of a weird attempt. I feel like this is why the US thinks beans on toast is bad, because these beans on toast are not going to be good. Like, I can't even. I'm gonna probably give this like a 4 out of 10. The most authentic thing about this British fry up is the HP sauce that they brought us. It just missed the mark on every standard. We're going to do an entire review on our YouTube channel that'll come out tomorrow, Kalani and Sav, so check it out if you want to see what else we had to say. I'm going to try.
Shout out to his YouTube channel, Kalani. I think he said Kalani and Sav, was it? But Yeah, it's safe to say Americans ain't doing British breakfast right. We should definitely leave that to the Brits. Someone in the comments said the face of disgust may as well be British now. Someone said it just doesn't look appealing, let alone look anything like a full English breakfast. I'm even sorry you had to try that. So, yeah, that wasn't right.
As much as the English do deserve to be bullied for their food choices, sometimes you can't really say anything until you try it, so let's get into this English breakfast. Starting with black pudding, I was so hesitant because apparently this is made out of blood and some other stuff. I immediately felt like I needed to repent because of how sinful this was. Genuinely the devil's work right here. Like, y'all need to stop doing that. Please, that hurt my feelings. Tried to wash that down with a milkshake that was straight sugar. Now, getting into the beans on toast, from across the pond, we see this as manic behavior because what?
Hold on real quick, though. So, I gotta say this. So she felt like I get it. She's being funny, but you felt like the blood was a sin or whatever, and you don't think all that straight sugar is that you putting in your body with the milkshake? I'm just saying.
But I was like, you know what? I'm English for the week, so we're going to try it. I genuinely need to know who came up with this, because what was going on in your head when you decided to put beans on toast? My taste buds were genuinely very confused because, like, what kind of combination is this? But I'm not going to lie to you. I did not hate it. Like, I actually would eat that again. Then I tried what looked like the sauteed mushrooms. I'm someone who doesn't even like mushrooms because of the texture. The flavor was good, though, so I wasn't mad at it. Now, these sausages, I've had a million of them, of course, 8 down. That I can get behind forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. That sausage in particular was probably the best one I've tasted since I've been in London. As someone who loves tomatoes, I don't think I could get behind this one. It was literally just a tomato cut in half, roasted a little bit. Like, why is it warm? Not for me. And lastly, the bacon. I can't even say nothing about this because I don't even like bacon in the US. I'm not a bacon girl, so I'm going to leave the rating out of this one because I knew I didn't like bacon when I stepped into this. All in all, I give it a 7.5. This is kind of a high rating now that I'm looking back at it, but not too bad. As much as the...
Okay, so in one of the other videos earlier, someone else said a 7. Someone said, I'm convinced beans and toast comes from war rations. Why else would bread come without meat? Someone else said, why does the black pudding look like a bit of steak? Is this the famous brickle brackle with cheese? Splish splash mook mock delight? Someone said, yo, I am laughing out loud. Someone else, Lauren, said beans on toast is a cheap and filling meal. So, yeah, she was honest, honesty.
Oh, I can get jiggy with this. The bean might throw you off, but the bean is good. With the egg?
So off the rip, we see this man. He likes it. He's enjoying it. He said he had this out in London. So also it might depend on where you're getting it from. Obviously, anywhere's got your places where it's like, this is okay. But then, you might meet the right person that might point you in the right direction. Like, go down to this street over there, go to that road over there, and stop at that place, and you'll get the best English breakfast. See that right there? That is confirmation right there. Once somebody go to, yep, that's that confirmation. It's tasty. It's hitting.
Valid. Sheila's Cafe. Cappuccino first.
I ain't gonna lie, that cappuccino looks delicious.
It's good. It's good. Classic. Delicious. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's give it a try. Here we go. What y'all been waiting for. Let me get some of these eggs. Beans. Let's get some of this. Get a little bit of sausage. Do a little big bite. Sausage is busting.
I feel like I can just feel the energy through the screen of how good that sausage tastes. You know, like that. I just feel it. I feel like I'm eating it with him. Like seriously.
Bite. Okay. A little hot.
Wait, don't touch it.
I ain't mad at it. Yo, I'm not mad at it at all.
He got to be from New York, you know, or somewhere in the Northeast. The words he using, the dialect, everything is sounding like he from my area, honestly.
Oh, I can get jiggy with this. The bean might throw you off, but the bean is good. With the egg?
The mannerisms, yeah, I definitely don't give a East Coast guy an English breakfast, and he's loving it. He's loving it.
Valid. What's your name, sir?
Simon, I'm Simon.
This
Good
is
to
Simon,
meet
the
you.
owner of Michael,
Sheeta's
man.
Cafe. Nice to see
Nice
you.
to meet
Man.
you.
Nice to see all three
Sky,
of you.
Ebony, yeah.
First ever visit to a full English breakfast for this little person.
The food is delicious, man.
Thank you very much.
This is the only one location?
It's the only location. It's been here since 1945.
1945,
It was
wow.
founded by a lady called Sheeta, and she had a very tragic life, I believe.
Wow.
And she started, I think, as Britain's first female owned and run betting shop.
Wow.
And then she turned it into a cafe about 60 odd years ago, and I bought it 2.5 years ago.
Wow.
Absolutely love this one.
We love it, man. Really good. Thank you, brother. Simon, thank you,
Thank you
brother. Thank you,
much.
thank
Good
you,
to
man.
see
Thank you. Didn't even need no salt, no pepper, nothing. Just as is, a little bit of everything in that bite. Oh, it's valid. Demolished. Oh, I can get jiggy with this.
Yeah, that was a really good one. That definitely had me interested. I've always been interested though since I first even reacted to, the Brits and seeing just different culture. I've definitely been interested, but that last one I think is just because I could, you could tell he's from the Northeast of the states, and using words like valid and I could get jiggy with this and things like that. Yeah, that was definitely hitting right. It was hitting right. So with that being said, I'll be back with more. Original link I was about to say original link in the description, but we was on TikTok, y'all. Y'all know me, I love to give credit where credit is due. But TikTok, English Breakfast. But if you enjoyed this reaction, don't hesitate to hit that like, that subscribe, that notification bell. Shout out to all my great people and subscribers across the pond. And I will be back with much more videos. Much love.